tuning in today. It is Lewis back for challenge stream number 4, where I'll be attempting to build a house in 1 hour or less that is completely functional and fully furnished. Yesterday, if you were here, I did not finish in time. I did make the entire shell of the house, finished all of the essential rooms, but did not get a chance to do any create a style or finish any bonus rooms like the office, and there's still like the den and stuff like that. The house is available for download. It's a little bit more complete than the other. Since I failed, I took some extra time to make sure that all the styles was extra fancy with that house. And be sure to check out the YouTube video for a link to the download if you are interested. Two other things to address before I get into today's challenge lot is that we hit our follower goal of 120 followers 4 whole days ahead of schedule. So I updated the follower goal count to reflect our current 120 and our next goal of 125. So if you're tuning in for the first time, make sure, and I guess if you like what you're seeing, make sure you give us a follow. And last little bit of housekeeping for today is I'm going to be streaming for the next hour. It's also our regular stream. Well, usually we stream on Wednesdays, but because Tom's birthday was yesterday, we are doing our weekly stream tonight instead. So I'll be here. I'll go away for about a half an hour to eat some dinner, and then I'll come back and be back to play some Fall Guys tonight, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so I don't have too much else to cover. Actually, I don't have anything else to cover today. So let me pull up my timer. I guess before I get too deep into things today, I did want to let you know that we're going to be building on a 3x3 lot today. I'm still going to keep the house small, especially because yesterday I built on a 2x2 and I didn't finish. This one, I just want to have more of a yard to do some landscaping and dramatic, like, modern kind of architecture. I have a vision, so I'm not going into this completely blind. But we'll see if I can execute what I'm looking for. I'm trying to decide if I should have my camera over here, or if I should have my camera over here today, or my game over here. I'll stick with over here. This has been my go-to. Alright, I'm going into the lot, and I've learned my lesson. I'm going to actually not count it as bypassing time. But I'm going to enter this all now. Constrain floor elevation false. Alright, my cheat's set. And I'm going to push start. Alright, let's go. Like I said, I do want to do some architecture, terrain editing with this guy. So I'm going to start out, and I'm going to do this mowed lawn texture. Kind of wish it was darker, but it still gets the nice, it gets the point across, I guess, is what I'm going for here. I'm going to paint the entire lot, just because it'll help me figure out where my edges are. And then after I'm done building and terrain painting, I'll go back through and I'll even it out around the edges so it doesn't look as starkly mowed lawn into just the rest of the darker grass around the outside. And actually, I think I have to move this back over here because I need to make sure that I can see anybody talking in chat. So I'll just rotate this way. There we go. That's fine. Alright, so I want there to be a total drop of, let's see, the terrain, or the foundation is 4 clicks. I want to do, okay, so I'll do 4 clicks down, and I'll do 4 clicks up, which let's see if I can remember the trick here, which should be to build a room, bring this inside. Ooh, gotta turn off that roof. It's gonna do me dirty. There we go. And then I should be able to elevate the inside. Raise terrain. here. It'll stop at 11 clicks high. But if I put in stairs from up top to down below, it'll automatically force it to be the proper height. Just like that. See? Building hacks, everybody. Building hacks. Oh. So right here, this is 9 clicks. No, this is 8 clicks high. And I want to take this down. Whoop. This is 8 clicks high. Sorry. Struggling to do math, everybody. And, which is a shame because I am an accountant after all, which is like the one important thing I have to do on a daily basis. So, quite embarrassing. Okay. So I want to push the house to like this back corner, but I don't want to push it all the way back. And maybe actually I do want to just... No, up and down works fine. Right. Get these different levels going. Just like this. Bring some of this around back as well. And the reason why we can get away with this is because the foundation tool is going to keep everything flat at the initial level. So let's see, what else can I do? I'll get a little foundation put on first. Go from like right. One, two, three, four. We'll go from here, and I want to do a big front porch. And to match the theme that we've been going with for the other builds, I'm going to pull out the handy dandy white paint, make it all miscellaneous, flat white, all the way around. Where I'm going to deviate for this one though, and I think I still have my, okay, so my cheat is deactivated. Pull this down. And maybe I'll bring over just a little. I'm going to take some stairs. I think these ones are pretty... I want like solid, chunky stairs. But I want them to also be this like, as close to this white color as the foundation as possible. I want them to be like, that's pretty cool. What if I did... Oops, that's the wrong one. I kind of like that. That's pretty slick. Okay, let's keep this. Ooh. We're off to a good start. However, I feel like I kind of want these to be... I kind of wish that the planks were longer almost. So I'm using these ones. Let's see if there's like a... No, I don't wanna risk it, so I'm gonna go back to this style, but I'm going to take the overall color just a smidgen darker. Perfect. Then Let's bring up this terrain here. Ooh, interesting. It won't let me do it underneath of the stairs, so I'll just turn my cheats back on. Nothing to worry about there. Go. Same thing there. And now we have some neat, seamless looking stairs. Except for this little part right here that I don't like, and I'm going to cover it up with a rock. When in doubt, block it. With cheats, though. There. I don't want to put too many rocks here just yet. Ooh, a little bit of lag. Nobody panic. Okay, perfect. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I actually keep it like that. There's like this style of painting that I'm quite fond of, that I hope to show you here soon. Where that's actually a pretty close match, like right out the gate. Yeah, that's the exact match. You paint on harsh lines into the landscaping on like the hillsides, and it gives a really dramatic cliff effect that you don't really see elsewhere, I don't think. I think it's pretty unique to how I build my houses, but I could also just be tooting my own horn, in all honesty. Alright, so let's see where I want to go from here. Let's put up a half wall. We've been digging the half walls around these parts. And I want it to match this wood that we have. If it's going in the right direction. And it is, perfect. Where am I at for time right now? 10 minutes. Honestly, I don't anticipate this house being like an architectural wonder. I'm gonna try and keep it pretty simple this go around, to be honest with myself. Like I really want the main attraction of this one to be big windows and the landscaping. Let's see, where can I go from here? Let's bring out a little bit of overhang onto the cliff in the back. Paint that. Da-da-da-da. And let's see if I can do maybe like a split level might be interesting. Actually, let me grab my unusable space flooring. Okay, so this is 5 wide. What's up? We'll do a very simple freeze all along this level, just to add a little bit of chunky depth. That first floor. I might take out this front wall. We will see. I'll paint the inside of here all black because it's not usable. Take a sip of my Miller Lite, my cheapo beer. Bring this down, bring this down, bring this down. And now we have a nice little added level, just to bring some added character to the house. All the way. Oops, clicked out of my game because I'm playing in windowed mode. Neat. Let's see. I want there to be like these big feature windows. Like, you know how, what's that movie? Parasite, how it has those really big, beautiful back windows. That's what I'm trying to, like, kind of capture here, I guess. Part of me wishes that this window had the trim upside down. Trying to decide how I want to. Yeah, let's go with this one because it'll bring a little bit of color in. No viewers right now, but that's totally okay. I know they'll come. Let's pick a color. I've already done like a minty green. I've already done orange, and I've already done pink. So let's delve into... I guess I have to find which side. Okay, so it's on this side. With this dark brown, I think I can get away with a nice saturated blue. Maybe I can just take it darker. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright. And I want these windows to be on both sides, but not breaking. There we go. Nice, big, beautiful blue windows. How do I want to do this front, though? Keep it like that? Yeah, I kind of like that more. Keep it open, big, dramatic porch and spaces. Everything between this like white color, this blue color. And I'll try and incorporate maybe, I don't think I want a second floor, in all honesty. Let's maybe just take this a step further. So this is already one step down. Let's go down 2 more. We can flatten this out. Okay. That actually might be too high, now that I think about it, because I'm fairly certain I went up 2. So this should be a full wall height. Math is always so tricky, you guys. Is it already at wall height? Here? Time. Okay, so right here. Yeah, there we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Over 1 more. This. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of fussing around here to make this a proper room. So I roll the foundation over. And then while I'm here, let me just turn off my cheat. Floor elevation. True. And then I can drag this all to be flat, and if any future downloader needs be, we can just convert almost all of this space into usable Floor plan. This needs to come back up though, because that's the whole entire point. I want it to be built into the mountainside. I want it to look like a part of nature. This. Perfect. But now the true challenge is just making sure that this doesn't end up translating as being boxy, which it's already getting pretty dangerously close to, if I'm being honest with myself. Ooh, my doggy's barking. Let's turn our cheat back on. False. 42 minutes. And then we can put in. Guess let's get this these terrain levels where I want them to be first. We're gonna do a little trick using the basement tool to give a fake retaining wall effect that I will later go over with plants or pathway. Maybe I can actually make this a cool little seating area, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Paint all this. And let's just go back to focusing on making sure that this house doesn't end up looking completely boxy as a final product. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put a little added bump it here and here. Bring this all back down to being flat so everything's playing nice. This flat. There we go. And I gotta put one more. Alright. And I have to pretty much call it, let's see. I come over here. Alright, yeah. This. Let's get our gravel color, or did I like I kind of like that a little bit more. Because I keep it brown. I get a little bit darker. Honestly, I might change these windows. I liked the color, but I kind of want I want more of it spread out, so I'm going to do the singular window tiles instead. And I also might pull it forward. But we'll see. This all has to be painted white. And I'm going to bring this down to kind of mirror the flatness on the other side. Just at a lower level. And I want to be precise with where this is all landing, because ideally I'll be able to put the blue accent color that I'm looking to use on this, I should point, on this pillar right here. Okay. It's over. I don't know how thick I want it to be. I kind of like how it's pretty like consistent across right now, but it might also look nicer with what's it called? An even lower angle. Come on. What I'm trying to do here is sometimes sometimes these little floaty bits will fix themselves if you have a diagonal wall in between. So, bring this down. Nice. That's good. And let's see. It'll stay that way. Oop. Let's just go down the floor. There we go. Yeah, okay, cool. So now we don't have that weird gap that was there before. And then we'll bring this accent just up and over like this. I'll probably lower it down again. And let's find that, or I guess a color that we want to use. I just think that like a cerulean blue lends itself well to this brown color palette, but I don't want it to be. I'm like torn between how pigmented I want it to be. In the meantime, I can just paint the parts that I want to be painted this color. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I should have picked up the color palette before I went and changed things. On the window, I mean, to clarify. Let's make this. I think that's kind of fun. Okay, grab this. But it's not a pastel, so I don't think it'll really match the other colors that we've put in so far. And I kind of want them to look like a set whenever I'm done, is the end game here. Brown and purple. I hate brown and purple. Don't at me. That lime's kind of fun. Anyway, wasting too much time. We're going to go a little bit more muted. And okay, so I think that's the maximum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I can't go higher than that, which is totally fine. We'll pull this here. And right here on this side, we're going to do the same thing. Where I'm going to go. We'll go 4. Go up, flatten it out. Pull a blue block just over top. I don't think it has to go that far, though. Yeah, let's go that far. I will revisit that later. I'm spending too much time casting right now. Because I am down to 34 minutes. I can't fall into the trap. Go into miscellaneous. We'll get our roof edging in. Ooh, I didn't take it over far enough. Doggies barking. Take these out. Okay. Check. Beautiful. Much better. And I want this to also have this blue color. And I'm torn if I want to take it this way. No, that's just a little bit too much. I think I'm going to pivot back to just having... And then now I think I can get away with maybe a darker or a more pigmented blue color. I think that's a good balance right there. Oops. Paint, paint. Ah! Alright, got them all. And now let's get in. Maybe I should use the brown coloring for all of the... Let's see. How would that look? Maybe. I can revisit that closer to the end of the run here. Or challenge, I guess. It's not really a run. That's kind of fun. The floor tile edges are notoriously finicky with matching, so we'll see how close I can get them to be to the actual. Like, see, it's the same texture and everything, but how much further I had to slide everything in comparison. Let's just pick up the color of this. And it looks to be a little bit too dark, so we'll bring it up in color. It's like almost purpley. Alright, we'll try it out with the wood one more time. This needs to be this one. And we made it darker. Or is it this one? Yes. Okay. Oop. Yeah, I think it's going to make it a little bit more cohesive if I keep this darker trim color throughout. Take these off. Because for these ones, hi! NYX Fred, unless it's Nick's Fred. Thanks for stopping in. The timer is because I am challenging myself to finish a lot in its entirety in an hour. And I am, this is the 4th time I've done it. I've succeeded 3 times. But this one, I am already quite pressed for how I'm going to also finish all my terrain painting. Oh god. And my insides. So, it's gonna be a treat. I want this to match. Okay. Gotta pick it up. Let's go. And my voice sounds familiar. I've appeared on 2 podcasts before, but only as like guest callers, so I don't know where you would have heard me before. But typical white boy voice, I think, is a safe bet. I have been on Reply All, and I have been on, what's the name of it? NPR podcast. That's name currently slips my mind. Life Kit. It's called Life Kit. Okay, so I think we've got a pretty distinguished looking house here. Pretty happy with that. Let's grab gravel. Oh no. Okay. Shit. True. Gotta stop turning on all these cheats whenever I'm building. It only leads to troubles, I say. Alright. Let's get windows in before I get too pressed for time. Alright, I want to bring that blue color underneath this little awning thing that we have going. Sheesh. There we go. Let's see. Am I down to 27 minutes? Okay. I can still work with 27 minutes. It's a small house. I don't have to furnish the entire thing. I'm going to have some leftover space for it. We'll put these all here. And then same on the other side. Because I want that really open feeling living space for this one. Take that out. And then maybe... if I take that out, I'm just nervous that whatever I put there won't look good, for lack of a better word. If I put, like... maybe I can just put smaller shrubs there, like, maybe I'll just do that. I'll bring this down. I'll pretend like it's dirt with some dirt flooring underneath, and I'll put a little, like, rock garden and plants up here. We'll put clover down. Shoot. There we go. And maybe, like, some daisies. Take this one out. Yeah, I like that. I think that works out in our favor. I need this, if I can find it. This window, I want it to... oh, no. Okay, we'll put that window there. It was a little bit too dark whenever I put it on this window. So I'll bring up that color just a tiny, 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 tiny bit. My name is Lewis. This channel, so we stream every Wednesday. We did not stream yesterday, so we'll be streaming Fall Guys later on. But because we're trying to get to 125 Twitch followers and 20 YouTube followers, I've been trying to do some extra streams, and that's why I'm picking up the Sims content now. And this is not like a humble brag, but The Sims is like my go-to game. I upload all my creations to a website called Mod The Sims, and I'm a very highly downloaded creator on that website. The other go-to games that we play on this stream, we play a lot of League of Legends as a group with mixed success. And Overwatch. Those are like the... and also occasionally Apex Legends, I guess. But as a channel, we also really play a lot of like story-driven games. Right now, yes, sorry, I never actually explained that. This is not just my channel. There are 4 other people. We stream as a friend group. Because of COVID-19 and being based in America, we're still socially distancing. So we get on Discord and play our games together every Wednesday. There is... why is this window being so finicky, huh? There's Maddie, Colin... this window. There's me, Maddie, Colin, Tom, and Josh. And then we occasionally have other friends join in as well. It's a pretty inclusive stream. It's a mixed bag. We're pretty good about announcing what we're going to play ahead of time. Which actually reminds me, I should probably tweet that we are streaming. Uh-oh, what happened there? We are streaming Fall Guys at 8:30. So if you're trying to kill time later, Fred, if I can call you Fred, we will also be playing later. And yes, the Two Beer Queers. I've also been on the Two Beer Queers. That's my boyfriend's podcast, which is currently on hiatus. It's a very good podcast. I would highly recommend it if you don't listen to it, or if you do listen to it. I've also been on that podcast. I'm usually the person you hear in the background, and I also supply the pizza for Tom and Josh to eat while they're recording, or Taco Bell or whatever's being eaten that night. Uh-oh. Oh, there's no floor there. That's the issue. I really got to pick up my pace. Oh, you listened to it since the beginning. That's so nice. Tom's actually around the corner in the living room right now trying to tire out our dog a little bit. We got a puppy not too long ago, maybe like 2 months ago. So he's been taking pretty much ownership of the training, which is great. And she's our little angel. Alright. I need to... I'm gonna put some... No, I'm gonna use just regular concrete stairs for this part. Boop, boop. Sweet. I'll have to, before the stream's over in 20 to 25 minutes, I will be sure to take you around the corner so you can see. I guess so entire stream can see, because this will go up on YouTube later on, too. That's why I have to get better at actually talking to my audience. Let's see. Very cool that you are Swedish. I don't know if you're actually in Sweden right now, but if you are, thanks for tuning in. If not, still very cool. And she is a husky Australian cattle dog mix, so she is loud, and she also screams a lot, for lack of a better word. I'm looking for a very specific light. It looks like this, but it hangs from the ceiling. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Up we go. Alright, so... Ooh, the other thing I forgot to do, like I always forget, damn, is I forgot to put in stairs. So, before I get ahead of myself, like always, let me figure out a place to put in a stairwell. And I actually think right here, I think, shoot. Let's see. Let's see. False. I think I need 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot. I need this to say true. What object am I intersecting? Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Now, why is it doing this, huh? I could have swore I've done this already. Uh-oh. Why is this being so fussy right now? Not entirely sure. This isn't all. This game is broken! Uh-oh. I am in trouble now. You have a Coton de Tular. I don't know what that is. I'll have to Google it. How did this happen? I guess it's good that I caught it now, but I thought I did this already. Well, that's frustrating. That's a big time loss for me. Okay, alright. Fill this all back in, now that it's actually a proper, room, I guess. See, no, this is also... Oh, God. What's happening? This wasn't foundation. This was all built by walls. I'm gonna have to watch this back and see what happened here, because this was not correct. Axis, EA Games, fix it. Put all this back. Looks like a poodle, but smaller and cuter. Oh, I love little toy poodles. Alright, how much of that time am I? Look, I'm only down to 15 minutes. There's no way I'm finishing today. Well, maybe. As long as I can get this staircase in, I guess. Okay, put that there. Give me a staircase. Can't intersect other objects. Talking about these windows, I'm gonna lose my mind. It was. Oh my god. This game is so frustrating. Alright. Let's go back, get some tile or flooring in. I like the other floor better, this one. Neat. I think I can delete this too. Oh, no, that was correct. I gotta get some bushes and rocks going here. This. Ay, 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 ay. Get some shrubbies. We are still okay. Not throwing in the towel quite yet. This is fine. It's like that dog meme where he's in the room that's on fire. I want to get some big statement trees around the property. Yes. Just like this. Alright, and now I'm going to go through, get my extra layers of terrain painting going. Which was the entire point of this stream, was to be like, oh yeah, I can do some cool terrain painting things too. It'll be great. And here I am, about to run out of time. And then I go in with this shale texture, and I just paint the rest of these sides. also miss all my... what's it called? I have a lot of terrain paints that I usually paint with, and I'm just missing something fierce right now. Put in some flowers. Where am I down to for time? I'm down to 12 minutes, and I haven't even started decorating. Damn, that's so... Okay. I am tensing up. Yeah. And then see, it gives like this nice little illusion of there being more depth to the yard than there really is. It is one of my favorite ways to paint in this game. Bring all this through, bring all this through. I want this to be a little bit more flowery back here, rather than shale. There we go. In school, we had this class called CAD, and it was so difficult because this would have been so much easier. I remember doing AutoCAD. Was not the biggest fan of AutoCAD. I had a professor, or I guess for school, that would have been a teacher. I had a teacher that I really liked, who taught the CAD class. And after he left, I was just like, this class is so dumb. Why would I take this without? I think his name was Mr. Hilbert. Come on now. Paint this stuff in. Make it look just a little rocky. Why not? Dust enough flowers. Okay. Beautiful. And I don't want to go too far with the landscaping on this one. Like I said, I want it to be, or like I said early on, before you joined us, or joined me. It's best if I do this correctly, huh? Where's my button? I want to fade the lot out so it doesn't look so clearly outlined. So I'm just going to come in, delete this outside, delete this. And I'm down to 10 minutes to do all the decorating. It's going to be tough, to say the least. And I also want to put some dirt underneath these trees. Selecting. Thought the exact thing after 2 months, but I had to take it because I needed the points to graduate. That's always. We also had to have a certain amount of IT credits to graduate. It just felt so silly because like I played the violin in school, so it was just so arbitrary. Whereas like I didn't technically take the classes that were required to graduate, but then because I took band for 4 years, they're like, oh, you're totally fine. And I was just like, this is all. None of this makes sense. None of it. Alright, got our plants back. You studied HVAC engineering. Ooh, definitely not for me. I am, I studied accounting, and I am currently an accountant, which is much more my speed, manageable, easy math. Emphasis on easy, easy math. Okay, 8 minutes. I can work something out here, I think. I'm gonna go with this, just... There we go. Too dark, I think. I'll do that one. And break up some of these rooms. We're gonna make this the living room. I want everyone to be able to like see this gorgeous backyard view. So I'm gonna take a half wall, putting this off. Should have just used a half wall. I'm flustered, running out of time. And I'll put this just like this. Five offers when I was in school, but when COVID came, they all disappeared. Oh no! So you're a recent graduate too. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. That's definitely not what we want to see. As the kids say these days, that's not a vibe. Definitely not a vibe. Right, like that. Alright, got to throw in bathroom. This, how much time? 6 minutes, oh my goodness. Grab the tile. Works if I'm holding the correct button. Oh, it works best if I'm holding the correct button, I should say. And we'll grab quick go shower. Blink. Cheapo toilet. Oh shit. Sink. And bathroom is done. I want a mirror. Yes, I am also feeling that, so I'm fortunate I got to, keep my job. I transitioned to remote work, and that's why I'm able to, like, immediately pivot to streaming after my work day. But my partner, Tom, from the podcast, is currently searching for jobs, and I know it's just rough. Okay. You and interviews are not a good mix. Interviews are pretty stressful. That's understandable. And I'm sure you're great not to, like, psych you out or anything. I'm trying to figure out how I want the rest of the kitchen to be. 4 minutes? Oh my Jesus. Weird glitch. Maybe I'll do it like this. It's a pretty cool kitchen. I'd like that kitchen if I had a house. Well, sorry, to clarify, I have a house, but a small rented house. That is always the most frustrating thing. I had to deal with that shit too. Especially because whenever I graduated, I didn't have the best GPA. But basically, what I did was so at the time, I was working at Wegmans, like the grocery store, and I used that as an opportunity to be like, yeah, I don't have accounting experience, but I'm a very quick learner because I had to learn how to, like, cook a turkey and how to explain how to cook a turkey, and I am very patient and blah 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 blah. And used it as like my foot in the door for a very low paying internship. um, but yeah, the entire like you need XYZ number of years of experience thing is the most frustrating hurdle to deal with. Especially because like that experience really doesn't mean anything. It's more about your knowledge in the area. I guess like now that I've been employed for a little bit, my thing now is it should be less about my experience and more of my achievements. Because I've accomplished a lot in just a few years, and if people are going to be asking me these kinds of questions, then I don't think I want to work there. Yeah, heard? Where am I at? 2 minutes. Okay, so I have the bathroom, I have the kitchen, I need a bedroom somewhere. Let's get a bedroom drawn in. I will put the bedroom all the way back here. So for the sake of the challenge, I can at least say I've finished all of the essentials before using. This will be a nice big bedroom. This will be a study, and then I have all this extra space to just use however their heart desires. And even if I don't finish in time, I'm just gonna finish it out on the stream. Let's see. I think the house itself looks pretty cool, though. It has a very unique design. I can probably put another rock or two, that'll be. Never have enough boulders. That's pretty fine. That's okay. If you don't mind, what fast food chain did you work at? Because I also technically worked in fast food. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese's. I wouldn't really count that as fast food, but it's close enough. It's food service. Oh! Alright, 56 seconds. I'm defo not finishing this challenge in time. But I've been talking, so I think I get a slide. I get a slide. When I'm on an interview, I get stressed, can't breathe, can't say everything I want. That is just... I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Let's at least get some carpet in here. And in here. No, I don't want carpet in the office. Or do I? I don't know. I can't make up my mind. I'm flustered that I didn't finish in time. 2 days in a row. Not bad? I think so. My timer's about to go off. I got the rooms laid out. I got the upstairs done. But let me turn off this volume because I'm sure it is dinging for you. And I'll delete this. Take the timer off, though. Swedish fast food chain called Max. Worked at McDonald's and Burger King. Ugh, this makes me want McDonald's. I love McDonald's. Worked at street kitchens as well. See, I think that's all very good experience because, like, that is, like, retail 101. You are literally on the front lines making sure that the customers are happy. And I think that's, like, such a valuable skill to bring to the table. Even with, like, HVAC, which I'm not sure how much client interaction you have with an HVAC job. I assume, like, installing for buildings and larger dwellings rather than just, like, homes because you have an engineering degree. But even so, customer service is always very important, and, like, knowing the right things to say and all that jazz. Alright, so I finished at, I'll say 43. I gotta keep track of how much time I spend going over. Ouch. Recolor these to be a nice... Why is the shadow so weird in this game? Ugh, I cannot stand it. And side tables. plasma TV on the wall. Tom is making something. Maybe we'll put, like, a stereo system. That'd be kind of fun. I want this to be closer against the wall, though. And let's pick up a rug. We will make these stripes this blue color. I need a garbage disposal in the kitchen. The thing is, people who haven't worked in fast food always hate on fast food chains. True that. It's nothing better and more fun than a full house and you have to run around the restaurant to finish all your orders in time. Oops, I bumped my microphone. I always, like, I take particular offense with that too. Like, it's one of those things that people always say you should work in retail to really know what it's like. So, I feel your pain on that front, 100%. Because people are rude and also not just like, I'm not trying to shit on people, but like, a lot of people are just rude and annoying. Ooh, I forgot a phone. Grab that. If I can find it. Lock. Security system. Inside the house, preferably. And little sunflower. Oh, I like this house a lot. This is really coming along pretty nicely. Let's do a little outdoor seating area. A little grill. That's a fire pit. What am I thinking? Where the heck is the, Oh, it has its own little section. Beautiful. People are just assholes. Yes. 100%. I'm debating if I want to take the time to put blinds on everything, and I think I do. Which, like, attention to detail. Blink. Oh. Yeah. Why is this being so finicky? There we go. Isn't it nice to put some grass or plant on the roof? That would be nice. It's like I have a little bit right here. I'll have to show you. Actually, a planted roof would be very cool. Maybe like over here. I might have to consider that for my next house. House looks great. MN. What's MN? Ignore the MN. Got it. By the way, Tom, if you can hear me, NYX Fred is actually a listener of your podcast. Okay. This is all fine. This is all fine. This is good. Alright. So upstairs is pretty much solid. Can't do too much better. I'm not big on decorating anyway. If I'm gonna go, this stream has really like reignited a lot of my interest in these games. I haven't played in a very long time. So I'm hoping to be able to do like a Let's Build series or Let's Play series. But I will cross that bridge when I get there. Want that there. Cool. I don't know what I would do with this space. I could put more bedrooms, but at the same time, it's just a little bit of a long and skinny hallway, so a little bit too long, you know? What else we got? Fill all this in. Alex! Okay. Keep on talking, Lewis. No silence. Come on. You're a streamer now. Finish putting in these blinds. Having great time. I actually really like this house. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this really came together from me being panicked early on. Just gonna say it. This is all unusable space, so I'm just gonna paint this all black. Fill this in. Ooh, why is it doing that? Stop it! There we go. Let's get some of... I could have swore I grabbed... Oh, I put them down here. That's where I put them. Sick. And I'll quickly finish the bedroom. I guess not quickly, but my last two rooms were the bedroom and the office, so what's closer? Study was closer, so I'll finish this one first. Put in 2 bookcases, a nice desk. That's what I need. I need a nice desk. Just need more space overall. Chair. We'll put a little comfy armchair too for reading. Well as art. A computer would be ideal. Definitely important so that way the Sims can actually, use their study. Crazy thoughts, I know. That's all. Study's done. And... uh-oh. Okay, no, I can fit a bed. I was worried for a second that I didn't have enough room. Let's see. Oh, me getting shoutouts in the... Since it's going to go on YouTube, I can read it out loud to permanently keep it as a record. Louis, the pro streamer. It's me, pro streamer. And Tom saying he's such a good streamer, it's ridiculous. It's true. It's me. Okay. I'm actually actively making my time worse and worse by stroking my ego like this. So let me get the bedroom finished. Does it come as a part of a matching set? That's kind of fine looking, I guess. I need a dresser. Okay. I think this is the matching one for this set. This is actually... Maybe it's this one. Who knows? This bed set I remember from... How old was I? The Sims 2, basically. It's from high-end loft stuff. What a good expansion pack that was. I guess not expansion pack. That was a stuff pack. There we go. Need a swing. I should put a swing set in. Unless you mean like a bedroom swing, which is a separate downloadable content if that's the case. Grab this. Alright. Cooking with fire. There's like nothing on this wall. I should just put a bunch of... Let's see. Bedroom swing needed. See? I knew it. I knew it. The house is incomplete without the bedroom swing. There's like literally nothing to put. I'm just going to put a TV on this wall and I'm going to call it a day. I am sure it'll be fine. Bam. They got their TV on the wall. We'll put some art here. I'm gonna grab another chair. We'll put some plants. A rug. Same thing. I'm just gonna make this one orange. Alright. And bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom. House is done. I think it is. We have extra space for whatever people want to put in. Did my changing of the kitchen and actually I want to bring this color inside too, so I'm going to replace that. What the fuck? Ugh. Stay in the way that it is. I don't have a light in the bathroom. That's necessary. I also never saved, so if this crashed, I would be quite disappointed. Don't have a place for the mailbox. I want to put it down here. So that way the mailman has to walk a little bit. Maybe I'll put, like, a couple more bushes. But I'm not sure. I think that landscaping looks dramatic. You know? I'll put a little bit of dirt down. Just a little bit dirt for some added details. Look, it's doing it again. It's putting down clover, even though I clearly clicked dark dirt. Sand works. That's broken. Something's wrong with my game. Not going crazy. A while back, Tom and I went to this place called Glenstone, and that was kind of like my inspiration. Obviously, not anywhere near as cool as Glenstone or remotely close to how Glenstone looks, but I still think I did a pretty okay job. Okay. Oh, shoot. I did it bad. There we go. Get down to the neighborhood view because I want to do some sneaky photography for this one. And I'm going to take a bunch of trees, these big trees like this. I'm going to just put a bunch of them in the background so it looks like it's in a forest, you know, some shit like that. Where's the big cypress tree? Alright, let's see how that looks now. Oh yeah, baby. It's beautiful. I fucks with that. Let's go from the front view. I think it's pretty striking. It has some neat different, like, tiers going on with it. Zoom in a little bit, maybe. It has a little bit of everything Got some great landscaping. It has like room to expand if you really needed to. I have to get my lighting mods installed again. Lighting mods make this game look way prettier, and that's a shame I keep on forgetting to get them installed. Oh. Camera. Alright. And I'm done. Success. Well, actually not a success because I went over by, what, 17 minutes? I think that's my final count. But I'm still happy with it. I think it looks neat. I just think it's neat. I'll share this with my Sims Discord friends to see their thoughts. But okay, so what time is it? It's 7. NYX Fred, thank you for joining me today. We'll be back in about an hour and a half, all 5 of us together, to play Fall Guys. So if you're still awake or around in an hour, hour and a half, come back, and then you can chat with Tom and Josh, the hosts of Two Beer Queers, as well as Maddie, Colin, and myself. I'm going to work on getting this onto YouTube, and also work on getting some food in my belly. Josh won't be there? Maybe not Josh. Josh is a maybe. But I'll see you later. Thanks for chatting with me, and let me end the stream now before I get even further away from my ghoul time. Bye!